Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, Rainbow. Hi, Dragomir. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Hello. Hello. DeFoxo is doing a late stream again, even though I said it wasn't gonna be as late as before. It happened anyway. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what to tell you. Then things happen. Suki's blush is gone, Sag. Well, she exists. You just have to redeem her. And then you were. Yep. Yep. And then I was what? I forgot. I forgot what I was saying. But welcome in, welcome in. My excuse for not streaming earlier is that for the first half of my day, I was hanging out with Zen. And it was a nice time. I'm just getting to spend time with Zen. And then for the second third of my day, so the first third of my day was that, and the second third of my day was hanging out in yuubi's stream. They were playing Gale of Darkness, and it was very fun. And then the third third of my day is now. So here we are. Hi, Kasai! Thank you for the lurk! Oh yeah, and thank you for the lurk as well, Dragomir! You've got some unfortunate news to share? Oh no. What is it, Oz? Do I need to get out the sad eyes? Or the angry eyes? Or the angy? Do I need to be angry for you? You got an email saying your world record has been beaten? No! That does require the angy eyes. No, Oz, no! The one that you spent like 15 hours playing? Oh no. Oh no, Suki 7 Oz. So you're gonna go live all day tomorrow to reclaim it? Hell yeah, let's go. You got this. I believe in you. Believe in the Foxo that believes in you. It was Wind Waker, right? Yeah. I know my Zelders. Specifically the Switch 2 version. Hey, you gotta get something out of that $600 console, right? And if that's a world record in Wind Waker, then by heck it's gonna be 500, but yeah. Yeah. We're finally selling Switch 2s at my work again. Like, for the first time since it came out. Like, as in we have them in stock in store. It's crazy to see. And it's fun when people call the store asking if we have it in stock and getting to be like, actually, we do. Because they always start out with the like, I know this is probably going to be a no, but do you have Switch 2s in stock? Actually, yes, we do. Then they got all excited and happy. Oh my gosh, I'll be right I'll be right in there. Like, there you go. for your Switch 2, you went in on release day before we opened and bought it as the store opened. Nice, let's go. Yeah, I remember the day that it was released. I wasn't working that day, but I came in the next day, and I asked my coworkers who were working that day, like, how it went, and they were like, it was surprisingly not that bad. Like, they did not get almost murdered. It was crazy. Like, like at least at our store, it wasn't like people going rabid and like one after the other until there was no more, and then the last the last 3/4 of the day there's none, and everybody comes in and is like, ah. Apparently they lasted the entire morning. The stock of the Switches. Which I'm glad my coworkers didn't get murdered. You know? That's always a good thing. I wanna do a shout out for yuubi, but I forgot how to spell their username. Their full username. I hate when that happens, right? When you want to do a shout out for somebody and you forget how to spell their username, or when your coworkers get murdered. Or both. There might be stream delay. I know how I can find out. I know how I can find out. My brain. Clips I've created. Sassy! Hi, Sassy! Sneaky snack, sneaky man! I didn't even look up, I just heard the Servine noise, and I was like, Sassy? Somebody could easily make me think that Sassy was here when she's not by doing that command. Hi, Sassy! How is everybody doing today? I didn't ask that yet. How is everybody doing today? So that's our wonderful friend yuubi. They are a very sweet bean. I was hanging out in their stream for the better part of the day. We're having a great time playing Gale of Darkness. And they were doing some battle CDs. And in one of them, they found they had a shiny Alakazam. It was crazy. They had a shiny in one of their battle CDs. And then they did the metronome one, and it took over an hour. It was brutal. And that's why... Oh, there they are! Hi, yuubi! You heard Wind Waker was mentioned. Yes! Oz is speedrunning Wind Waker. Tomorrow. Tomorrow? Tomorrow? I already forgot. I think you said tomorrow. You're still haunted. Yes, I was just telling them about your harrowing experience today. Tomorrow, yes. When Oz is gonna speedrun Wind Waker tomorrow, and it's probably gonna be like an all-day stream, because it was last time. So yeah, you should also follow Oz. Also a good friend. You got a Fire Dragon sub an hour ago? Yo, that's such a cutie, what the heck? Aww. You're watching TV with the husband, Sassy? Nice. I hope that you're having a very cozy time. I'm still trying to convince Zen to rewatch all of the old Pokemon movies with me. I think I'm gonna actually rewatch the entire first series of Pokemon myself in my downtime. I want to rewatch the entire first series, the Indigo series, Indigo League. I want to rewatch that, and Avatar: The Last Airbender, and there was something else, but I forgot. So maybe just those two. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a pinned comment, not command, comment. I cannot type and speak at the same time. Oh my goodness, Yubi! Thank you for the 7 stream streak. Let's go! Ah, that's so many. Thank you. And thank you for the hydrate and stretch, Sassy. And thank you for giving the cat pets. She was hanging out with me earlier, and she was being very sweet and cuddly. Thank you for the pets as well for me, Sassy. And then, of course, in just her fashion, I get ready to start stream, and she decides to leave. So I shall give her those pets when I next see you. It's like, I'm not even yapping yet, but she already knows it's gonna happen, so she has to leave. She's like, you're annoying. Goodbye. Wind Waker is your prominent rando game currently? Coming up with ideas for it? Yo. Oz also likes to do randos of Zelda. Oh my gosh, Sassy! 20 stream streak, let's go! See, I told you, you're gonna get it back up again. You're gonna get it back up again. You're getting there. Finish typing the thing I'm trying to type. Me? I can't type something and read and say other things that are not the thing I'm typing at the same time. So once I finish typing this, then we'll get to the drawing scene, because you know a Suki stream. We spend at least half an hour yapping before we do anything productive. Thank you for the lurkies, Sassy. Enjoy your TV time with hubby. I also... Oh, that was the other thing. Me and Zen gotta watch more, Spy Family. But we have to figure out where we left off. Because I'm bad at watching subs for anime, because trying to read them, like, trying to read subs and also not hearing the words gives me a headache most times. So whenever we're watching an anime, we wait until the dub comes out. So we have to figure out where we're at, because it's been a hot minute. You're watching Chuck again? I don't know what that is, but I hope you have a great time. You know what, Yubi, since I have you here, what is your pronouns exact? Because I say they until I know for sure. I forget that that's a thing, and that's probably on my... Is it? I don't think I have it. Thank you. I keep on forgetting that's a thing. Thank you. Now I have to fix myself. I have to go and fix all of my words. I have to. Ye are a lovely being. Listen. It's late. And I forget this is a. Okay. Okay. Bear with me. how to tell someone that try to explain someone while also gently hinting that there is a bear in your room. Bear with me. There we go. I did the thing. I did the thing. Now we can go over and do this thing. And look, I finally figured out how to put a slideshow of drawings here. That was the other thing I spent too much time doing, and why stream is late right now, even though I set it for 7:30. But then I was fixing that, and also I was vibing in Quest Accepted stream because I a little bit forgot that Quest Accepted started at 7. I mostly just forgot that it was Tuesday. So there we go. We have a thing now that shows all the drawings. I just grabbed like every drawing that I could find in my folders. What? You didn't stream I didn't stream drawing your emote smash. This is an outrage. I'm sorry, Oz. That was so early on. That was like so early on. I'm pretty sure I barely did drawing streams back then. Didn't pay enough. Well, you know, Oz, there's one way to fix that. By commissioning me again. Can't change the past, but you can change the future. You did, you did. And I appreciate that so much, Oz. Also, where's Suki chat? Freaking gosh dang it! Yeah. Why is it not? Give me a second. There it is. Was it showing up on the other thing? It was. So why isn't it showing up on this one? That's not the right scene. I'm being bamboozled currently by myself. I'm self-bamboozling. Exactly. That's chat right now. It's loading. Exactly. And also me. It was literally a buy 5 get 1 free deal too. Yeah. It worked out because Oz's character is a little bit easier to draw, aka it doesn't have any limbs. So, you know. Yeah, it was good. I've got one of your emotes in this slideshow too. You can keep an eye out for it, Oz. I figured I wasn't gonna do like I wasn't going to add every emote of any of people that I've done, but I added like my favorite one of each one of people's emotes that I've made into the slideshow because, you know, yeah. Words. Rory was playing with a toy and she threw it onto her back and just left it there. Aww, that's so cute. What the heck? Okay, you're busy tasking yourself with stuff, so you're asked if you're asked some stuff. Your apologies if your replies are so. Okie dokie, no problem. I understand. I'm thinking I'm only gonna be able to get the sketching done today because, like, it's already late and, brain, and I have work tomorrow. So if I just get the sketch done, I think that'll be good. You know what I mean? So, yeah. You shared the pic of it? Hell yeah! Let me see. I must see the papo with the toy thrown over her back. That is adorable. Oh my god. Aww. Silly puppo. That's so cute. She just threw it. Just got yeeted. Puppo. Sassy not subbed? Sassy subbed? Sassy was using emotes earlier. Huh? Wasn't she? What? Yeah. Wait, no? No? Yeah? Yeah. Wait, no? No. Oh. Oh no. This is the reference sheet. I'm gonna do new 1080 this over there, over here. There we go. And let me not make my keyboard fly off the table for no reason. Your thing lasts over past the date and your card is currently empty because you did a dumb the other day? Oh no. You were gonna fix it on Friday when you got paid again. Understandable. Pet to Servine. Can I get some Pet the Servines in chat? Yo, when I was collecting pictures to put in this slideshow thingy, I was thinking, I'm like, do I add the meme ones too? And I'm like looking at the meme ones, and I'm like, damn, I was funny. I forgot about these. And there was like a lot of pictures that I forgot I drew, and I was like, dang, that's actually really cute. What the heck? I forgot I drew that, you know? And then all the things that are like different aspect ratio sizes compared to everything else, I was just hoping for the best that it would look fine in the slideshow, and some of them look very small, as you can see, and some of them look very big. But that's okay. The exploding one just happened. So you wasn't feeling well on Friday, and typically you go grocery shopping after work, but you didn't want to, so you decided to just sign up for a delivery for a month, but did it for a year. Ah, I see. Oh. I see. But the Servine. At least you have groceries for the year. So yeah, that was $100 wasted by your dumbass. Oh no. It was too late to cancel it, or did you just not realize until, like, later? Pet the Servine. Just decided to keep it. Yeah, I mean, you do get groceries for the year. You just have to be a little poor for a few days. I feel that. Sometimes you just gotta be a little poor for a few days, you know? Or weeks. Look, my arm and my leggies match now. Look at that. They match now. It's not uncanon anymore. These Fridays are a lot harder to go shopping because your day is slammed and you're tired. That's valid, Sassy. Yeah, you usually do your grocery shopping on Fridays. Is there a different day you can do your grocery shopping? Well, I guess you don't have to worry about that anymore because you have the grocery delivery now. You decided to keep it for these days. Makes sense, makes sense. It's a little inconvenience that'll convenience you much more in the long run. Also, I can go pat 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 pat. Pat 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 pat. Pat 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 pat. Pat 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 pat. Pat 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 pat. Pat 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 pat. Technically, you can go anytime, but it's just more convenient because you get paid on Friday and you're already out. Makes sense, makes sense. I feel that. Okay, so drawing time. It's gonna be a dead emo, and I'm very excited to draw it. And it's gonna be it was very necessary today in yuubi's stream because he was absolutely going through it with that battle CD. There was one where where you and your opponents each have 2 Pokemon. They're all level 5, and all they know is Metronome. And you just have to hope for RNG. And RNG did not smile upon us today. It did not. It was extremely ridiculous. Poor yuubi is traumatized. And has become harder due to the single car these days. That makes sense. At least you don't have to worry about it much anymore with your year-long grocery subscription. Look, it's the Sassy. I drew the Sassy. Well, I drew all the things that are in that slideshow, because that's the whole point. It's a slideshow of drawings that I've done. Aw, remember spirits? Aw. Dude. I can't wait until Ninfi plays spirits. I hope that he does. Wait, did he? No, he did play spirits. I'm thinking of the other thing. I can't wait until he plays Special Episode 0. Because that's where all the terrible feels are. He did play spirits. I'm getting my EMDs mixed up because my brain is just a little short-circuity. So let me look at you for a second. Let me study you so I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna just start with a small so that I can figure out my canvas. I love the big ears. I love big ears. I love big fox ears. Gotta be one of my favorite character traits. As you might be able to tell by my own. The finger waggle. You see it everywhere? The finger waggle? This? This. It freezes sometimes if I just go a little bit off screen. Because the thing doesn't know where I went. The metronome waggle. Oh, the move, because we were talking about the metronome battle. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the finger waggle, because the metronome, because the trauma. Yeah. Okay, so, but for anyone who didn't hear the first half of me talking about this, and you can go ahead and click the yuubiDed to check out their stream, to check out his stream of today if you want to see it firsthand. But so in Pokemon Gale of Darkness, right? Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, the sequel of my favorite Pokemon game of all time, as some of you may know, there is these things called battle CDs. And in the battle CDs, it's like a little battle puzzle where you are given a set amount of Pokemon, your opponents have a set Pokemon, and you're given sometimes a set amount of turns, but you're given a certain, moves and Pokemon to win the battle in the, situation given. Well, one of the battle CDs is a metronome battle. And if you don't know what metronome is, it is a move that causes a completely random, or supposedly completely random anyway, a move to occur. Could be anything. Could be Tail Whip. Could be Frenzy Plant. Could be Explosion. Could be Perish Song. Could be anything. Should be anything. But, was it just anything? Today? Nah, it was maybe like 50 different moves out of 350 moves that it could have been. And just Yuubi was getting all of the bad luck. Just absolutely zero good luck. From his Pokemon not doing any useful attacks, to aiming at the Pokemon, the enemy, that it would not do much damage, to just exploding. Which part of that might be my fault, because I made a joke. It's like, well, what if it clicked explosion there after one of the failed attempts? I'm like, well, that last move could have been explosion. And you know what happened in the first turn in the next attempt? Explosion. It was very, very comical. So, long story short, over an hour was spent trying to do that battle CD. Where just Zero good luck happened. All of the bad luck happened. And now Yubi is traumatized. Sees the finger waggle of the metronome animation everywhere. Everywhere I look, it haunts me. That damn finger. The metronome waggle, but that is cute too. Thank you. Holy snap, and that man out about to have a heart attack. We were still hungry, so you threw a pizza in the oven and you smelled something burning. Oh no, sassy. Turns out hubby just put the pizza on a silicone mat and put the oven at 450 like the directions said, but the mat can't go past 425. Ah. I see. Shoopsie doopsies. I mean, it was so close. An easy mistake to make. Also, OMG, you. It was you, Oz. There's a you in there. Look, it's the sad Grovile that I was talking about a minute ago. You see what I am now, Suki? What? A silly foxo? It's fine. You were able to save the operation, that's good. Sassy to the rescue. that you prey on my downfall. No, no, no. No, I was not getting schadenfreude. I promise. I promise. The fact that I was laughing so much that my tummy hurt afterwards has nothing to do with it. I was laughing with you, not at you, even though if you weren't laughing. So that's what we're doing today. How Yubi was feeling after that battle. Everyone remember that you are loved, valid, and appreciated. You are a heckin' cutie, and this fox is very happy that you're here. Remember, take self-care, hydrate non-food, and take your meds and get rest. This fox wants all her friends to be happy and healthy. I'm just a silly foxo that definitely does not prey on anyone's downfall, especially not fellow foxo friends. I would never. Nice! Look, it's you, Oz! It's you! Oh, it's gone. Hit you! Yeah, that one. I have a sippy the water. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you being here. I'm slowly getting all of the things that I've been meaning to get, like for the longest time done. Like, you know, I did the nugget emote that I've wanted to do for like ever and ever. I did the slideshow thingy finally. I did this paw thing finally. I'm working on that lurky emote that I started a year ago and then never got past the sketch. Slowly but surely checking things off of that to-do list. That was the other thing when I was going through my folders trying to find stuff to add to this slideshow. Is like there's a lot of work in progresses that I've had that I'm just like, why did I never finish this? Oh, this is so cute. Because usually when I sketch something and then never finish it, it's like likely because I didn't like how it was turning out or something. But like so many things, I'm just like, this is great. Why didn't I do this? Maybe I just forgot. It's entirely possible. Or maybe it was like right before an art block happened, which is probably a more likely thing. But still, I'm just like, I should really finish this. There's also a static and animated version of OMG. Yeah. There's two versions of Explodey, one with and without the explosion. Oh yeah. There it is. We're still in the very rough sketch phase. No, no. No, no. Stream broke. Suki had no idea. Back. Well, that's good. I do see now that my stream manager is like in distress and needs to be refreshed, but I'm glad it's back. Suki had no idea. I never knew I exploded. I was too locked in. Bubba yay! Hi John, welcome in. Oh my goodness! Oz, thank you for doing plushy Foxo time. I'm a plushie now. I have been plushied. Hello, friendo. Hello. Welcome in. How are you today? So you see, Oz, the static, the non-moving version of Suki OMG is the one that was like the original one before I decided to give it, well, before well, because I always wanted to give it that shaky, easy animation, but then I realized that if the letters had that like glow around them and you put it in the shaky, easy animate thing, it totally makes it look ugly and stupid looking. So that's why, see, this one doesn't have the glowy around the OMG, but the other one does. So that's the difference. As far as the unlocked and the unlock explosion, well, technically they're different, because first I made the unlocked, and then Zen was like, now make the lock explode. So. And I guess if you think about also the locked-in version, there's 3 versions of that, so maybe I'll take off one. What crazy timing on that. Where the fuck are my other emotes in there? Well, I didn't want to put all of your emotes in there in case that was not a nice thing to do. But I'll put them all in there if you want me to. I don't know, it felt weird to put every emote of somebody else's that I did in my slideshow. I'll do it right now. I'll do it. Don't even act sad, I'll do it. That's a threat. I really like this slideshow thingy because at first, when I was setting it up, I was like, oh no, there's like a Lua scripting thing I gotta do with this. That's complicated. I'm not gonna be able to do that. But then I realized it wasn't complicated at all, and it was actually super easy and barely an inconvenience. I mean, I do really like the emotes that I made. Emotes. Like, I haven't looked at them in a hot minute, and, like, they're pretty fire. Not gonna lie. I have two versions of Bonk. Did I, like, change Bonk a little bit? Probably. What the heck? What are these folders? Oh. Why is evil and comfy both in comfy? Oh my goodness! Hi sis! Welcome in! Thank you for redeeming Silly Foxo time! We're in Plushy Foxo time at the moment, but when Plushy Foxo time runs out, it'll be Silly Foxo time. Evil just wants to be comfy too. It does, it does. But thank you for redeeming Silly Foxo time. Welcome in! Hi! How are you? Rainbow... I think it was Rainbow was telling me there's a way that I can make the cooldowns have cross between the two redeems, but I don't know how to do it. Said streamer bot, and then I was like, yeah. You're good? That's good to hear. I'm good too. Starting a commission. At the moment I'm just messing with my files for something real quick. Why is Comfy and Evil in the same folder, whereas Evil also has its own folder? I don't understand. How? Three 27/24. So it's been like almost 2 years. Can you believe that, Oz? It's been almost 2 years since I made dreams. There, I put 3 more of them. And then, since I did it the smart way, all I have to do is click refresh and it'll be... As soon as I find the thing, because I have too many... I have too many sources. I need to clean up my OBS. It's real bad. But that's on the to-do list. And we all know how my to-do list is. I hope you're having a good day today, sis. Are you at work right now? So Yuvi's request for this was to have the circly eyes of having fainted fainted circly eyes. In case you wonder. Oh no, my weakness. Human style hair. Mm. Trust the process. Have to trust the process. Oh my gosh, Zobia's dying again. Zobia's do another die. Oh no. What's going on? What's going on? Oops. Oh my goodness. Hi, Yuki. Hi, Zoran. Welcome in. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? I am drawing a commission emote for Yubi. It's it's a dead, it's a rip. it's a dead emote. This character. This is Yubi's character that I'm drawing. They commissioned me for an emote. He commissioned me. How are you guys today? You found a revive? You're okay now? Let's go! Zoran, you are good and you won't be able to stay long in stream? That's alright. I still appreciate you popping in and saying hi. Hi, Sassy. We sneaking back in? Is TV and pizza time with hubby done? Is it snoozy time? Thank you for the snoozy. Is it time for the snecko to go sleeps? TV time done, bedtime now. And hubby is upset with the puppy. When she jumped onto the bed, her toes scraped his foot. Oh no. I ripped a little skin, but not bleeding, thankfully. Aww. Reckless puppy. I hope that she apologized to hubby, at least. You told her to apologize and she said no. She literally looked away when you told her to. Oh my gosh. She is your child, Sassy. She is full of sass. That is so unfortunate. She said no. Refused to apologize. That's not very nice, puppy. It's not very nice. You should apologize to your dad. She is full of sass like her mother. Yubi, how are you liking it so far? Also, I should save. I haven't saved a single time this whole time. Thank you for the care package, Sassy. the pets as well. It looks amazing so far. You should probably save, yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you like it so far. Oh, there's an ad starting in 50 seconds, and that's perfect timing because I need to go to the little fox's room. I will have to BRB for a quick moment. But I will leave y'all with a battle royale for fun. I'll be right back. Thank you for giving cat pets Sassy as well. If I see her, I shall give her those pets. The Foxo has returned. I am back. Wolfie, congrats on the winning the battle royale. Sassy, you got literally ganged up on. Oh no. Thank you. The ads ended right when I got back too. Heck yeah, that's what we call good timing. I unfortunately did not see the kitty when I was out. Where's my pen? It's right where it was supposed to be. Amazing. That never happens. It's you! It was! Oh, boo. Yeah. She wasn't around. Probably sleeping in some room somewhere. You saw you nonetheless. Heck yeah. Should I make the slideshow? Should I make the slideshow slower? I can. It feels a little fast. Since I just set it up, I had no idea how the timing would feel like. This is the default. Let me see. Yeah, a bit. I think so too. Let's see. Slide duration. Oh. Slower enough now? I have no idea if it feels slower at all. I have no idea what this, like, increment of time is. It feels exactly the same. I'll put it to twice as much as the default was. About 4.5 seconds. 3 seconds. 4 seconds. 0.3 seconds? Hi, Duke! Chat is cute beans. Thank you. Chat is so full of cute beans. But I am happy to be among the cute beans. How are you today, Duke? You have to refresh the browser source? Oh, probably. Because, like, there's a refresh button in the settings, so I clicked that, but I don't know, maybe I need to actually click the one in the source. As soon as I find it. Okay, now it's definitely slower. Probably too slow. Yeah, it's staying on there for a while. I see, thank you. Blueberry, yeah! Scripts. Yeah, twice as long was definitely too long now that I see the actual difference between it. And then refresh. Blueberry again. Yeah, it definitely needs to have like a slower pace for, you know, cozy, calm drawing streams. Thank you for the hydrate, Sassy. 12 seconds is way too slow. Yeah. Well, now that I see the difference between 4 seconds and 6 seconds, 12 seconds is definitely too slow. Thank you for pointing out that I needed to click the refresh on the actual browser, because that is the problem. Thank you. Otherwise, I would have just been sitting here confused. Look at those silly Christmas foxos, for Miss Foxes. Look, there's your bonk. It probably wasn't in there before because I hadn't clicked refreshed either. There you are! Happy medium of 8. I think I set it to 8 actually. Did I set it to 8? What did I set it to? I already forgot. I did set it to 8. You probably knew that because you were counting. No, it wasn't. It's because I didn't refresh. You were also thinking 8 seconds would be fine too? Which is the twice amount. Is there a custom setting? Yeah, it has like... It has some settings that you can set. It has random order, or I could do it alphabetical order, but that'd be boring. And the duration and autoplay, which obviously I want it to automatically play. I'm not gonna like press play every time. And loop, so that it doesn't just stop after it sees every picture. I could also show the file names, but I'm not gonna do that because most of my file names are just like abbreviated gobbledygook. Except for like the emotes. That's it. I think there's like more in-depth settings if I do like more programmy type things, but I'm not doing all that because I'm not smart. Gibberish, yeah. Gibberish that only I can understand. My own language of silly. Silly foxonies. You know, this line right here is just like a sketch line from making the face or something, but it's actually a really good little mouth. So that's, I guess that's gonna stay there. It just happened by accident. Freckles. That's not how the freckles go. It's like that. I'm actually interested in zoom in because this is all that's really seen. Well, actually, now I also still need to see that. So this much zoomed in is good. I'll also need that eventually. Your character is so cute. I love it. Did you see your evil Oz? Maybe. Just maybe. Not that I might have a reason to be concerned about you randomly being evil. Oh my gosh, Sniffle's right next to Sad Grovile? What the heck? That's too much feels. There we go, we got a cool to heal the feels. Now I was just being evil for the sake of because there wasn't an evil I was watching. You're scaring me. Yeah, thank you for the book, Yuki. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch as well. And the pets. Thank you for the care package. I appreciate it. No, thanks, Stephen. Yeah. I have not fixed my plushie model to be lined up with the leaf. So now the finger gets numb. Sorry. Big stretch. Like, look at that Cobblemon Umbreon. I forgot that I drew that. And I was like, wait a second. So I was going through my folder and I'm like, wait a second. I drew that? What the hell? Completely forgot I drew that. You might have took your desk chair apart. Yo. Thank you for the save. Very important to save. I hope your desk chair taking apart goes well, and I hope that the putting it back together goes equally as well, if not better. Oh, you sat here spinning in your chair and it fell apart. Ah, so it was not a purposeful taking apart. I see. That's less that's not very good. That's less fortunate. I hope you're okay. I hope that the falling apart of your chair did not injure you. I hope you can put it back together. Yeah, usually like the terminology I took my desk chair apart implies purposeful dismantlement of the chair. So that's why I thought that. Rather than. But I mean, it still makes sense because by spinning, it was because of you that it is now apart. So I guess that makes sense. That's just how I read it at first. I hope you can fix it. Gee. It did not. It did not hurt you. What would hurt you is if you pulled on your two PCs and they fell on top of you. Oh no. Well, I'm glad that didn't happen. I'm glad you're alright. It's not the first time you've spun your chair apart. Ah, I see. So you are experienced in the quote-unquote taking apart your chair. Whoopsie doopsies. But wait, if this isn't the first time, why do you keep doing it? Oh, there's a bonk. The bonk. Look at that, you got an evil right after you right next to your bonk. That's crazy. That's randomized order. Two for let's go. You get bored, that's why. Well, I hope you're prepared for the consequences then. As long as you are prepared for the consequences of your actions, then I don't know, I guess you do you. Perhaps spinning in the opposite direction may help. Because if it's spinning and coming apart because it's spinning, maybe you're unfastening it, and you should spin the opposite direction so that it becomes more fastened. But that's no fun. Well, then I double back on my previous statement of, you do you. Just try to not get too badly hurt. Worst thing you could do is fall into the table with the PCs on it. But would that endanger the PC is the question. Those are expensive. Think of the PCs. It would damage the case now or kill a hard drive. Hard drives are expensive, bro. I mean, fair, but that is the worst thing to happen. Yeah. Well, that's good. But it's still, like, not a good thing to do. I mean, it's good that you wouldn't get hurt yourself, but mayhaps exercise caution. The silly Foxo cautions you to not be too reckless around your expensive computer equipment. So, I don't know exactly how long it's been, but it has been at least an hour, so that means it is now, oops, silly Foxo time. Honestly, you're shocked a few of your hard drives still work after 12 years of use? That is honestly very impressive. Especially with the danger of falling into it via a spinning chair ever on the horizon. Pretty impressive. You were also shocked your old PC still worked after like 12 years. Then he finally shit the bed last week when we had to, and then you had to get a new one. Damn. It just popped off and didn't turn back on. Damn. Took it to Best Buy, and they weren't much help outside of salvaging the hard drive for future use. Shucks. PC was so old it originally ran on Windows 8. Dang. It's so comfy. Look at that comfy little planet. So comfy, so cozy. you still have PCs that run on Windows XP, well, you have an XP PC around here somewhere to disconnect it from any power supply to prolong its health. Nice. You also have a Vista PC as well. You have a Vista PC that you were asked if you could restore but haven't gotten around to it. Ooh. You enjoy working on computers but don't have the money to do it all the time. I see. Which is exactly why you shouldn't be endangering your expensive hard drives by spinning in your chair recklessly. It's all come full circle. goodness. Hi, Nimby. Good morning. Thank you for the care package. Hi, welcome in. Good morning. Hi, Nimby. Saved. Stretchies. Good morning. Sippy sip and speed. I'm doing good. How are you today? How are you, Nimby? Did you have a good sleep? How are you? I'm doing good. I had some yummy chicken nuggets earlier. It was so good. I'm doing good. I'm so glad to hear. The Foxo is drawing today. I got a commission for emote for yuubi. About to start on your homework too. Yo, let's go. Mom's here. Thanks, guys. I'm also gonna do a shout out for Ninfi, because Ninfi is a sweet bean. And Ninfi also has comms. I forgot to write the shout out part. I was just gonna be like slash Ninfi, that's not a command. It's late. Shout out with an I, with a one, not an I. There we go. There we go. Yeah, welcome. Of course. I gotta do it. And look, I finally did the thing with the slideshow. It's there. Oh my god, the pizza one. I forgot about that when I was I was going through my folders and just grabbing any like finished piece that I had at all, even the meme ones. And I was like, dang, I forgot all about this pizza meme. It was brilliant. Thank you, thank you. Oh, look, it's yours! It's Vera! The timing! It's Vera! You remember all of my meme drawings? Aw, thank you, Ice. I forgot things too easily. I was going through my files and I was just like, I don't remember half of these things, what the heck? I drew that? What? Look at that. She has a side quest for you. Like, I freaking love that, and I 100% forgot about it. Aw, thank you, Nimby. Today I'm drawing a commission of an emote for yuubi in the pinned comment. It's gonna be a dead slash rip slash flop. Where? There we go. I think I'll just do this. Oh, this is trying to be the back of this column. This is the character. This is yuubi's character. Such a cutie. right? No, yeah, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. The origin of this mold. Oh yeah, got all my snacks packed. That's that one was. I don't remember what the inspiration meme for that one was, because it wasn't in the same file as that one, but there was a version of it where I wrote, got all my snacks packed, ready to go on a journey, or something like that. It's the quote one that I did for his birthday. It's the silly Christmas foxos. Yep. And since I grabbed like, oh yeah, that one. Forgot about that one. It's so low poly. Man, since I just grabbed like I just went through all my folders and just grabbed everything that was a finished drawing. Some of these ones I didn't even like take a close look at, so I'm like seeing them now and I'm just like, oh yeah. You want to squeeze on my and these are all so cute. Thank you. It's the time and it's an Oz. Low poly, you mean low quality? Listen. It was on a meme that was like it was just a giant picture of a very big bed with the blankets, and if you look closely there was a cat just like hidden in the blankets. So I drew a very small Suki over the cat. But if you just zoom in on just that part, it becomes low quality looking, alright? There's yuubiDed. You finally escaped being locked in on the stuff you were doing. Let's go. Welcome back. I'm almost done the sketchy sketch. I'm just trying to figure out this side. Because I had the collar drawn, but then I was like having second thoughts about how I did it, because the fold of it is right near the crease of the ear, so I was like, this is getting lost in translation over here. So I'm just trying to figure that out myself right now. Probably if I do it more to this side, maybe? Yeah, something like that. There we go. That looks a little more like the back of the collar, kind of. I think. Looks great so far. Thank you. Yay. I'm glad you like it so far. But yeah, I was also trying to do more little puzzles on the ear to insinuate like the frazzledness. Maybe I'll do the puzzles over here. Okay. That's not even on the ear layer. I'm like trying to make it easier for myself. And part of it is, and part of it is by doing multiple layers of my sketchy. Once I figure out what's going on with it, I'll combine them. But until then, it sometimes makes things easier, and sometimes not. And that is a risk I am willing to take. I won the jump catch game. Nepotism! You were doing stuff with all the clips today? Yes! And thus remembering the war wounds you've endured. No, not even wounds, scars. Rigged. Yeah, rigged. I got the start. Yeah. Yeah, it was brutal. It was brutal. Absolute brutality that you endured in Gale of Darkness today. Which is why this emote is very needed. I'm also trying to do the hair thingy, but like drooped to insinuate the just deadness. So I'm still working on that, but right now it looks like a banana. But it's coming along. So if anyone hasn't heard the story yet from my earlier retelling of it. So today, yuubi was playing some Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, aka the sequel to my favorite game of all time, my favorite Pokemon game of all time. My very first Pokemon game, but the sequel of it. Anyways, Pokemon Gale of Darkness has a feature with, it's called Battle CDs, where you find these little battle CDs, and you can take them to this place, and basically they're like battle puzzles where you're given a certain team and your opponent has a certain team. You have certain moves, and in some of them you have a certain amount of turns to win the battle. One of them is a metronome battle. And so basically every Pokemon on the field only knows metronome, and you have to just get lucky. Yuubi did not get lucky. Yeah. It was absolute brutality. Like, and the logical explanation for how bad his luck was with this is explained by the fact that a couple battle CDs prior, yuubi actually got a shiny. And keep in mind, this is a Gen 3 game when shinies were 1 out of 8,000 something. So he just happened to get a shiny Alakazam in one of the battle CDs. In one of the attempts of one of the battle CDs. So basically, all the luck was used up in that moment. And the RNG battle that ensued afterwards was carnage. Ouch. Felt that. Yeah. The shiny luck stole the luck. It really did. It stole all of the luck. Like, all the luck was sapped out of the room. Like, it was incredibly brutal. Like, only weak moves, only not super effective moves. If ever there was a super effective move that he rolled, it landed on the Pokemon that resisted it. The enemy Pokemon kept getting strong moves. They would hit inaccurate moves. He would not hit accurate moves. Confused? Hurts himself. Finally rolls a good move. It's an electric move on a ground type. Like... Oh, and not to mention, that the very first try of it, it was going pretty well until the enemy rolled Perish Song. And then on the very final turn, there was a chance. There was a single chance that the battle could be won despite the odds. On the very last turn of Perish Song, rolls Zap Cannon, misses. It was so brutal. Mrs. Pin Missile, Geodude with Frenzy Plant. Hold my beer. Beer? Yes, beer. Beer. Still haunted. Your English is gone. That's valid. Like... Bear. Yep, Oz, definitely. That's definitely the spelling that he meant, definitely. Oh my god. Oh, and my favorite part was when, at the end of one of the attempts, actually I think it was at the end of that first attempt, wasn't it? With the zap cannon that missed, or something like that. It was like, I think it was at the end of the first attempt. Yeah, where, so the battle of the first attempt concluded, right? And so the battle concluded with the loss, and I said, but imagine if that move rolled Explosion. What happens in the very first turn of the following attempt? Togepi self-destructs. I just hear silence, and you be going, Suki, why? I'm like, I'm sorry! I didn't mean it! I didn't mean for this to happen. I look up and it's just, everything is dying from an explosion. I'm just like, oh my god. There's no way. I'm so sorry. I said that because Togepi was at like 1 HP. Right. The next attempt was self-destruct. Turn 1. It was insane. It was madness. And then, like, didn't the next, like, 2 or 3 attempts after that conclude with something exploding? By Togepi, no less. Exactly. I spoke it into existence. I did. And then I attempted to test fate in the very last attempt when victory was finally ours. It was down to the last turn again. The last turn, and that last fight, that last attempt went so well. Like, everything was going, like, okay, and there was just several moments of, like, maybe, finally? And let me add, this whole ordeal lasted over an hour. So in that last battle, when finally it was down to the last Pokemon on each side, and they both had like 2 HP. Wasn't yours paralyzed as well in that last one? Or was the enemy paralyzed? Anyway, they both had red HP. They were both, you know, down to their last power points of metronome. Down to the last turn, either Cleffa hits this move, either Cleffa rolls a move that is actually a move that can do damage, or it's another loss. And I was like, And now it explodes. and, and the sudden silence from Yubi. I was like, I'm sorry. But luckily it didn't work. It didn't explode. I didn't even write out the full word of explodes. I did like a dash after the O because I didn't want to speak it into existence. We're just like, don't. But luckily it actually attacked and finished off the Geodude. Sugi got powers she didn't know she had, right? Pure chaos powers. Never felt more scared in your life. I could feel the fear. I could feel it. Sugi has a secret evil side. I also need to make an evil emote at some point. There's a meme that I really enjoy that I've encountered recently it's just a picture of a cat. It's just like, for personal reasons, I am evil now. I really want to do something with that. It was crazy. So now you understand why Yubi is in need of a dead emote. Now you know. Pin whistle has 95 accuracy, by the way. That's right. Bro missed pin missile while the enemy was landing freaking dynamic punch, which is 50 accuracy. If it's not 100%, it's 50% true. Especially when you have 0 luck on your side. Same brain cell. Oh my gosh. You both said the same thing at the same time. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the pets. Thank you for the pets, Duke. And the hydrate. And the stretch. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate and the stretch, Yubi. Thank you, everybody. I'm getting confused. Thank you. And thank you for the save. I should save. Oops, that's the reading button, not the save button. There we go. You played enough of Gen 1 and 2 to know that. 1, 2, and 3 to know that. Yes, exactly. And this is a Gen 3 game, so you know. Oh yeah, speaking of, like, it being a Gen 3 game, like, I looked it up. There are 350-something moves in Gen 3. Metronome is supposed to be able to pull a move from almost any of those moves. Like, obviously it can't pull itself, it can't pull Struggle, but still, that's still about 350 moves it should be able to pull from. We saw maybe 50 moves at the most. Like, if that, it felt like 20. Like, it kept on being the same move over and over. Saw multiple explosions, self-destructs, multiple perish songs. Multiple friggin' tackles. You kept pulling tackles. Friggin' tackles. And they would, of course, hit the rock type. Despite that, don't think you've experienced the true horrors of Gen 3. Yeah, could be worse. At least you did win in the end. Actually got to pull... He actually got to pull Spore a couple times, that was nice. Stretch. Sip. Oz saw his bonk. Nuggies. I had some Wendy's chicken nuggets today, and it was so good. You love Pokemon Coliseum and Gala Darkness too much? Me too, me too. Wonder when those will get added to NSO. Right? They're supposed to be at some point. But you weren't waiting to see you played XD on your real GameCube. Yeah. At some point, you mean in a year, right? Probably. Be Call before Nintendo announced the Duo for NSO. Nice, nice. Man, I remember when they announced that and it was just like, it was like a double take moment. I was like, wait a minute. They're acknowledging they exist? What? 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 It's literally like the same feeling that Silksong fans must have felt when... Well, maybe it's not as violent of a reaction as that, but when they showed 5 seconds of Silksong in the smack dab in the middle of Nintendo Direct and said nothing about it. Hi Fork, welcome in! It's going good. How are you? Okay, but when are we going back to Ori in the current year? Right? I mean, they're probably, like, if I had to guess, it probably won't be until next year that they actually put it on, because they're gonna want to milk ZA first. Like, who knows? Maybe for Christmas time? I mean, it would be smart if they had it for Christmas time, because it would give them something else to sell Nintendo Switch 2s and online passes for Christmas. So maybe for Christmas they will. Yeah, they're definitely gonna not do it before ZA, for sure. So maybe closer to Christmas is like something to get kids to get their parents to buy them the online subscription for, you know? Show your bonk. Oh, there's your comfy. You got kind of a twofer. There was a meme in between it. Might be too soon after TA. Maybe. But I mean, like, it's technically not competing with another game when you think about it. It's like, if anything, it's just gonna be something to get people to buy the online pass. Technically. But it would also mean that Nintendo were being sensible, and we can't really count on that, so. Doing okay, mostly was fighting with upgrading your PC's Windows version and helping your brother who wants to make videos. Nice. I hope that your battle against your PC's Windows version was victorious, and I hope that the video making went well. I hope you had a good time. There's a lot of technical stuff. Yeah. Out of the games initially announced during the Switch 2 Direct, there's also Mario Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion, and FE Path of Radiance. FE... Nope, I don't remember that was. I was gonna say Final Fantasy, but that's FF. E. Fire Emblem, of course. But then Hollow and XT after that, yeah. Yeah, that's right. They were like, here's the games that are gonna be coming out with the GameCube online thing right away, and then there's gonna be more things at an undisclosed date. And Coliseum Gala Darkness are right in the middle of them. No fanfare whatsoever. Like, yes, fine, we'll acknowledge it exists. That's all you're getting, an acknowledgement. Don't mind it though, cause you got to spend time with your brother a lot today, which was when you were lonely yesterday, so it was nice. That's good. Nice. I'm glad you got to spend a good time with your brother. What do you think of the sketch, Yubi? Am I missing any details or anything you want to change? Let's see. What was the little tips? The tips go like this. Oops, this is eraser. Checking if there's any other details I missed. Let's see. Still undecided about this back of this collar situation. Which layer were you on? I should just merge them. I'm done sketching. Or just a small little indentation there. Because it do be getting late. Foxo's gotta go to bed soon. Foxo got work tomorrow. Even though I'm like not sleepy anymore. I'm all full of energy from having a fun chat. Fun chatting time. It's spooky season. It's almost spooky season, you guys. It's almost September. That means it's almost spooky season. That means I can wear my spooky hat again. Oh my goodness, dude. Thank you for doing Plush Foxo time! Just in time. I don't remember when I switched over to Silly Foxo, but we're gonna be like ending pretty soon anyway, so we can be plush for the last bit of it. She's thawing. No! No! Don't say that! Oh my god, that reminds me. That reminds me. So, they're setting up all the Halloween stuff at my work, right? In the Halloween aisles. Like, all the back to school stuff is getting replaced by Halloween. And there's a section where, like, the costumes are gonna go, I think, in that aisle. But they've got some pajamas. They've got, like, some adult, onesie pajamas. You know, like the ones that have, like, characters. And, they got those hanging up already, right? And one of them is a cow. And it's very cute. And it's very soft. And it's very nice. And I was looking at it. And I realized that the tag is a Christmas tag. Those pajamas are Christmas pajamas, not Halloween pajamas. And that's gotta be the scariest thing of all. There's actually Christmas stuff up already. You said it, Snipple Fox emote. Coming up in the slideshow. And then I was telling my coworker bestie about it. I was like, these pajamas are for Christmas. And she was like, what's Christmas about cows though? And I was like, moo moo moo, instead of ho ho ho. And then she laughed. Well, yeah. If you are happy with this sketch, Yubi, then I shall continue it likely tomorrow, if not Thursday. We'll see how tired I am after work tomorrow. Saved. And it'll be ready to start doing the line art and do the rest of it. Yay! I'm very happy with how it's come out. Look at it. He's so fruit. Little guy. He's just so beaten down by the world. Just completely destroyed and decimated emotionally. Go eepy for it. Aw, thank you. I'm so happy to get to see the plushy Foxo. I'm glad. Go eeps. Thank you. Okay. I shall do the going and eeping. Let me see if anyone is live that I can read that is comfy and cozy to continue the cozy vibe. Let me see. Not that I know of. My end card ring was like super loud. I was like, well, let's turn that down a little bit. There is a PMD 3D artist, but don't know if it's considered cozy for me. You storming out there? Yo, let's go. We love a good storm. I love rainstorms. It's my favorite. Speed buoys. Alright, let me see. You know that person if they're who you think it is? Oh, their avatar is cute! The Noibat? It's an ad right now. There we go. Ad. Okay, if Ninfi recommends, then I will go. We will go. Do you know them? Awesome artists? You mostly lurk there? Your partner has mentioned them. Alright, we've got 2 recommendations, so that's where we'll go. They mostly do VRC things. What does that mean? From what you can gather. VR chat. Ah! Makes sense, makes sense. I would have guessed that if I was less sleepy. Okay, I'm gonna do shout out. Boop. Boop. That's where we're gonna go. We do slash raid and do boop and boop and do this and this. There we go. Alright, everyone get your raid messages copied. If you have my emotes, go ahead and use the second one. If not, use the first one. I love them both equally. Get my own raid message copied because I'll forget to do that otherwise. Alright, thank you everybody for hanging out with me today. It's been a fun stream. I'm very happy with the progress. Thank you again for commissioning me, yuubi. And if you haven't yet checked out yuubi, you should definitely check out yuubi. Because yuubi is a very wonderful bean. I was gonna say also a wonderful bean, and then I tripped on my words. But yuubi is also a wonderful bean, and you should check them out. And if you're curious about all the chaos and mayhem I was talking about earlier, you can check out that VOD. Anyways, thank you everybody. Thank you. I hope you all have a very wonderful rest of your time zones. Keep an eye out in the Discord for next stream. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. 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 Good night.